Good morning from Cannes. It's the first day of Midem and I'm off to the conference. I leave this beautiful resort. I'm going to be staying here for a couple of days and looking forward to what's happening today.
The new record is actually the complete opposite, and it's taken us a long time to get comfortable with changing that process backwards. But the new album was the first time that we actually walked in, and every single day, every track started with an idea. It started with a concept of what should we sing about today. So that for us was really, that was a game changer, and it made the process of the new record a lot of fun. And that's, I mean, every time we go into an album, we want it to be, fun and different and exciting.
Well, I think we're gonna let the audience maybe throw out some topics.
Sure.
For these guys to write about.
Should we do you want to do a chorus?
Yeah, we need to do a chorus. I want words that you think of when you think of love or sex or intimacy. Synchronicity. There's a band that's used that before.
Slow.
Roses. Roses?
Slow.
Pregnancy. Problems.
That's a blank song.
Melancholy.
Problems.
Bill Crosby.
It's interesting because that little addition that we made, Mike, just turned the vibe of the song into something more emotive, more sort of, vibey, honestly. It's like a little tweak like that.
Thank you. That's part of my job. Chester brings me demos, like you said, like demos on his phone, and he'll just email me, he'll sing them in his car, and he'll email me a demo, and sometimes it's literally just a vocal, and he doesn't give me any indication of what the chords are supposed to be, and I'll just take that demo and I'll turn it into a thing. And I might do, by the way, we can do this in a minute, but I might do multiple chord progressions underneath it. Say, like, these are some of the options that I was hearing. Which one is your favorite? Or is one of them what you were thinking, or is one of them, better or worse? Whatever.
So this guy, took off the bass line, so you can just.
Okay, let's make like a big, airy, open chorus. Like. We were talking about the way that you kind of try and write music and lyrics kind of at the same time. So I'm going to just write the first thing that comes to mind.
I'll put some live drum type of things in it. Yeah. If we haven't already said it, this whole thing could be, we could have the greatest song in the world by the end of this, or we could just have complete garbage.
software you're running?
Right now I'm using Machine by Midem Instruments, but I might write in Pro Tools, I might write in Ableton, I might write in Machine, I might just write using piano. That's sometimes the best way to go. But for this I thought the combination of the elements would be unique, something we have done for it. Okay, do it again, one more time. Sometimes one thing that we'll do when we're trying to come up with an idea, let me just stop this for a second. We have a little break, let Mark write some words, and also give your ears a break. One thing that we'll do sometimes when we're writing something is leave the track. That's something that for me, early on, like I said, that we always build the track first. And an example of that we were doing, at one point we were doing a song. We were working on an album with Rick Rubin was producing, and he was telling us, he was saying, have you guys ever started a song with just like piano and vocals first and done the whole thing, or gotten as much as gotten the bass of the song that way? And we said, yeah, kind of, maybe, but not really. And he said, here's how to approach that. This might spice up your process. And we said, yeah, that's a great idea. We're totally going to do that. And like 6 months later, we were still not doing it. And eventually we convinced ourselves, it wasn't because we didn't like the idea, it was just because we were so used to there's a safety in using the thing that we were doing, that we'd been doing for so long. And then at a certain point, we started integrating it more and more. And we were actually at one point doing a song and Rick wasn't working on the song with us, it was a song called New Divide. It ended up being in the Transformers, the second Transformers movie. And we knew something was broken about the song. It felt too long. The chord progression got boring. The chorus chord progression in particular got boring. And I took it to piano and realized as I was doing that, once I stripped away all the production and it just became about the vocal and the chords, everything became clear about what was wrong with the song. So we ended up speeding it up a little bit. We cut the second chorus in half and made it half as long, and it jumped straight into the bridge, which was a surprise and perked up your ear. And we actually removed a couple of chords from the chorus progression. So it didn't just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It went 1 sustain, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think it repeated that. And then the second time around, it dropped out the chorus. So the bottom line was, the lesson there for us was to take the song out of the box and just sit with an instrument and play it, and we could figure out what was going on with it. Mark, was our progression was
C, G, F, and then yeah. That's what I just came up with. And to reinforce what he just said, I think that for us in our band, I find that the best songs that I write are the songs that I start on acoustic guitar. Because with an electric guitar, you can make anything sound rad, but if you start on an acoustic guitar and it's just acoustic guitar and vocal, I think that it really, if it works there, it's going to work in the electric realm as well.
Something else, at this point in the process too, one thing that we do that I think you guys do as well is what we call a scat vocal. So, and I heard you doing it a minute ago, it basically ends up in helps us kind of like, that's where we start a melody, and I start a melody there. We'll also introduce like fake words, and this is something that actually, this is something specifically that Rick taught us. We were doing a lot of na na na, so it would be na 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 na, and 40 tracks of that. 40 songs, demos, they all just start to blend together. He's like, when are you going to start introducing some words? And my something that I ran into with my bandmates was that whenever we introduced real words that weren't the final words, they would sometimes lock onto the lines that they didn't like, and that would define the song for them. So my example was that I had this one track that I had thrown in this really weird and risky line about a juicer. And I knew that the line was going to go away. Like I'm 90% sure it was going to go away. And the song, the moment they heard that line, that song became the juicer song for the rest of it until it died. It was just never going to be a song because of that one line, and they never let it go. So at some points I started being afraid, like, God, what if I can't put half-cooked lines into these songs? And that's when the suggestion came up to start doing the fake words. So it'd be like,
Summer You Began to Love? That's a good one.
Yeah.
So as we do this, my challenge to you guys is so what I would do, what we use is do this type of thing, and then record it record multiple passes, like maybe loop apart, record multiple passes of it, and then go back and listen to them. So 20 takes of the verse, listen to them, and all the fake words, and just start writing down anything you hear that's like sounds like a real thing.
That sounds like a pretty smart way to do it, actually.
And we just did what Rick said to do. We're going to go back to the track you want to play it on. Which two things should you use? The pre-chorus. So you put the pre-chorus in the bridge, and then you come back to the chorus and it'll feel fresh. That's like super basic version of it. But you can also take that same idea and then do something, again, like change one of the chords, or change a couple of the chords, or go like a weird length, or the bridge is supposed to be a moment where you can like add some spice.
Let's write the rest of it. We're halfway done. We don't have a chorus.
This is 120 now.
Yeah?
I think so. Let me actually just put this bass line in real quick.
Cool.
Since that can go.
Mark, when you're writing songs, or when you're writing ideas, do you always write them on your iPad?
No.
Do you record them on your phone?
I used to get these really rad notebooks and write them in notebooks and think that these notebooks were these precious, this is the history of the band. And now I just write them in my phone.
Woo! And what about melodies? Do you sort of hum and record yourself?
Melodies, I will wake up in the middle of the night, or I'll jump out of the shower, or I'll pull over my car to the side of the road, and I'll literally get on my phone and go like that, whatever. And sometimes I'll go back to it and I will listen to it and just cringe, like junior high photos. And then sometimes there's good ideas in there. So I just put every idea down, not even thinking if it's good or not, and then going back later. It's basically like write drunk, edit sober.
Yes, I endorse that. I'm just going to put the
I feel like I should suggest a word because, change a word, get a third, right?
Right. And that's something that I'll do
It
too.
works.
If I'm writing a song, I'll look through books and I'll look for just a word that I don't normally use and try and incorporate that into a song. And then I'll go to like, I don't know, who here's a songwriter?
Woo!
How often do you go to like B rhymes?
Yes.
A lot?
Rhyme zone.
Rhyme zone? It's all right. Do you use that at all?
I use rhymes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. You'll get there.
What's the other rhyme one? What's
Rhymer.com.
what is that?
Rhymer.com. Rhymer.com. Yeah.
And sometimes
There's
it'll
a
just
cottage
be.
industry in that.
There is.
B
Yes.
rhyme.
You gonna play the bass down?
Yeah.